Captain Makhmudov, seems like your crew has another long mission lined up for you.
What's our next mission?
A couple of minutes ago, we received an SOS from the ship that's transferring the prototype battle frame. They have ejected the prototype and went dark on the radar. It should crash around these coordinates. I've sent the info to your terminal.
We'll be there in 10 minutes.
Good evening. It is currently 2312 of 31st December, 2099. The weather of Gunma Province, Japan is a bit cloudy at 3 degrees Celsius. Not too cold, but still chilly. You've received a new message. Displaying. Flight mode engaged.
You don't have to. It's probably another I can't come home for the new year again or something like that.
Oh, Tayo-kun. You can close the store after tonight's delivery. We'll close for New Year until the 7th. And I'm afraid I can't join you at home again. I'm so sorry to break my promise. I love you, Tayo. Give me a call if there's anything you need.
We've made it to our first customer. He's expecting you.
Iwata-kun! I see you're delivering in person. Thank you. It's New Year's, right? You're lucky to have some days off. We don't get to, sadly. But this delivery will be helpful.
Thank you for your patronage.
Hey, Iwata! Want to do an in-game countdown?
Can't do. Working. Out for delivery.
Seriously? On New Year's Eve? Alright. Say hi when you log on, okay?
I'm not sure if I'll log on today. Maybe I'll just call it a day afterwards. Later, I guess.
Aw, man. That's a shame.
Destination reached. Allow me to patch you through.
Fresh tofu delivery from Iwata's. I'm outside now.
Delivery? This hour? Is that a daytime? Where the heck is your common sense and decency, kid?
Sir, you picked this delivery time. Can you dial Mom for me?
Your recipient is currently offline. Would you like to leave a message?
Never mind. Thanks. Guess you go to sleep right after leaving a message, huh?
Is something wrong?
Nothing. Just talking to myself.
Then allow me to tune into something informative.
Greetings, and welcome to the evening news of Thursday, 31st December, 2099. The Originally, according to the previous agreement, at Greenwich midnight in Britain, the world is to be united with CFN, UCN, and ISA, becoming one single world government. Regrettably, 16 years ago, the ISA's Chamber of Peers resolved to pull out of the agreement. Thus, a few years after the war ended, only UCN and CFN remained as the signatories. We were on the verge of a new era under one banner, yet tonight, regrettably, it's going to be just another normal New Year's Eve. The Duke of Orleans, head of the ISA Chamber of Peers, declared that Paris would protect their sovereignty and integrity with any means necessary. Any attempt by the space colonies to secede is threatened with an inevitable, catastrophic end. In recent years, however, the economic downturn, unemployment, and rising inflation among ISA space colonies were used to level criticism against the government. Those were said to be the result of the previous government's blunders. The incumbent regime pledged to normalize the situation as soon as possible. However, they also warned the other powers not to interfere with their internal affairs. Such an attempt may affect the fragile international peace and will not be tolerated. Secretary of Defense General Esmeralda Ingrid denied any CFN involvement with the resistance forces against ISA. She claimed that their armed forces haven't made any movement that could have affected international relationships.
To be honest, we have enough problems of our own. We have no time for someone else's affairs.
Next up is local news. The Gumma Prefectural Government will be holding a new...
We have reached the last stop for tonight.
Pilot, the equipment in the cockpit is not sufficient to ensure Luna Campbell's and Claire Rogers' survival. It's suggested you take them to the nearest hospital and engage the enemy after they've left the cockpit. Incoming Self-Defense Forces, M3J Peace Striker Squadrons.
Can't see its head. Probably just an end-frame. Just leave it alone unless it fires at us.
Situation changed. Aborting hospital mission. Our priority is to seek shelter while the Japan Self-Defense Forces normalize the situation. Unmanned battle frames approaching current area. Local JSDF garrison is outnumbered. Self-defense is imperative to ensure your survival.
Terran, objective found.
Combat range. Ready system. Engaging.
Me, I'm on it.
Melee weapon ready. You must lock on.
Is this really an end fight?
Completed. Battle frame's energy shield may if possible, avoid all the hull may suffer damage instead. Restarting system. Stand by.
Target acquired. What's my permission?
Just leave the cockpit intact.
Did you just wake up, or what? Wait, what are you? Ah!
Enemy's melee attack can be parried. Simply attack with your melee weapon at the same time.
Are you still not done, or what? Those custom X6s? Terran, Amelia, American Elite Squadron, sighted. I'll try and intercept them. No drones for you either. Got some Rafales over here. Avalon's M6 is headed your way, and they're
Shut up! My plane!
Mothership's here. Eric, Lodelia, pull back.
This is utterly embarrassing! Terran, will you save me again? This time...
Roger that.
regenerated. Enemy destroyed. Primary system disengaging combat mode.
They're kids. All right, tell me everything you know. The whole truth. Should you deny any knowledge, I will count it as a lie, and lying is a crime. Start with your name and age.
Tayo Iwata, 17 years old, 4th year in high school.
Mm-hmm. So, you do anything other than studying too?
Well, mostly helping my mom's business, making and delivering soy milk and tofu products.
So, your house is a tofu shop, right?
Oh, questioning him here. You're quite a softie these days, aren't you?
Ugh, barging into my room like it's yours again. Should have changed the password already.
Come on, not the cold shoulder. Here, your soy milk.
Thanks.
My, you let him sit on your bed. And you, kiddo, you want some milk tea? Don't mess up her bed, by the way. Well, if you knew what happened on that bed, you might be so grossed out you want to stay away from it.
Cal...
Okay. Any lamp here? Shine some light on his face. Also, I ordered a bowl of katsudon. Should be done in a few minutes.
Cut the crap, Cal. Why are you even here?
I thought you've beaten him up already. I thought I'd just come here and de-escalate the tension. Play a good cop to make him spill the beans.
Beating up a kid? No, not yet, but if you don't stop, someone's gonna get hurt.
You gonna beat him?
Beating you. Did you even know that the battle frame you were just in is a top-secret prototype frame?
I had no idea at all.
Then can you tell me how you ended up in that battle frame in the first place?
I think I'll have to start from the beginning.
I don't think that would be something too admirable.
Major Butchman and Captain Stonewell, please report to the CIC room.
Let's talk later then.
Look, that battle frame is militarily classified. It's bound to be a complicated matter. I guess you should stay with us for a while.
Your meal will be delivered here soon. Don't make a mess, okay?
Pilot, do you copy?
Who's this? Wait, that voice.
Pilot, I have unlocked the door for you. Please come to the hangar.
What do you want me to do?
I'll not ask you to trust me, but your presence is required. Immediately.
Captain, what's the status?
The prototype and its researcher is now secured on our vessel. We will soon launch into space using the mass driver at Odaiba before landing at Fort Carson Colony in orbit.
So the closest is Odaiba. Right now, Tokyo is under heavy attack from unmanned battle frame and drones. You'll need to secure the airspace first before launching.
Affirmative. Do we have intel on the enemies?
Mercure ISA Special Forces. But for now, don't mention anything about the source being ISA. I'll take care of the politics.
Initializing generator.
Why is the
Battle
launch
CPU
tube
engaged.
gate opening?
Data link online.
I thought
Connecting
everybody's out.
incognito mode.
Negative. I got all my M6. I thought we weren't using Hayabusa
Connecting
this
to
time.
vessel's launch system. Take over.
And who's that? There's no data at all.
Weapons are armed.
Is something wrong, Iris?
Stable.
I can't cancel the
disabled.
launch.
Enabling AI-assisted
You've
combat.
got to be kidding me. That's impossible.
All systems engaged. Battle
I just
frame
can't.
ready for combat.
Did that battle frame single-handedly deny our override? Right now, there are only small UAV drones. They're here only to distract us from their real strike force. Dispatch them, quickly. Wait, isn't that the prototype frame?
Hey, isn't that boy supposed to be locked in?
New enemies approaching. Transforming battle frame drones. Listen up. These drones are much deadlier than UAV drones. Not only will they not bother to try to evade since they're unmanned, but they will focus on swiftly causing as much damage as possible. Keep in mind that if any one of them has locked onto you, it won't let you get away. You'll need to shoot it down.
That boy, you say?
New enemies inbound. Prepare to engage.
All units, this is JSDF Capital Defense Coordination Center. If you're hearing this, you're going to follow...
Listen up. We've detected some real battle frames with this wave. 3rd generation Raphael. Just like what you guys are using. However, they seem to be controlled remotely. I'll have Akatsuki use the jammer to hinder them. They're still dangerous though, so don't let your guard down.
Who the hell is hitting us?
Dragon Squadron, take off. Eagle Squadron, prepare to follow up. Arm yourselves for dispatching flying enemies at medium range. Anyone managed to get up here? Enemies are drone swarms deployed from the orbit. Battalion, we've sent you the coordinates to set up the weapons. Please check.
We interrupt our...
Oh, wow, that's a lot. I don't think we have enough ammo for this.
This is Akatsuki to all battle frames. We're activating our weapon systems in a few seconds. Try holding them off for us, will you? Prioritize less on eliminating all enemies and more on staying alive. Enemies eliminated. We have air superiority, ladies and gentlemen. Akatsuki docking with the mass driver soon. All battle frames, return to the hangar.
Okay, look. Kid, I know you can hear me. We need to talk. I'll make it short. Why did you come out?
Would you like to turn on the microphone and make a response?
Can't talk back because you realized you did something wrong? You came all the way out here without thinking, because you couldn't bear to stand idly by, right?
Are you there, kid? Whoa, you're still floating. Didn't you put on magnetic shoes? Oh, okay. Just clap your heels against each other.
Oh!
How's it? Keep it on at all times in space, will you? Makes things easier, just like on Earth.
It still feels weird.
Technically, you're on the ground, despite still floating. You'll get used to it.
I thought I'd try getting around the ship by floating around now that I'm in space.
Don't even try that on a CFN ship. It's dangerous. Just walk, will you?
I see.
See what?
Though physically in space, spiritually we're all still bound by gravity.
Where did you learn that kind of phrase?
By the way, is there something you need?
First, Captain approved you to help us fight now. So long as you strictly obey my orders and stay in line. So, kid, can you promise that you will strictly follow orders next time?
Alright.
Okay, good. Actually, that was the captain's condition, you see. Otherwise, you'd still be grounded. One more thing. That girl who came with you is conscious now. She's resting in Iris' room and feels like talking to you, too.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, we might have not made it. Especially Claire.
Can I ask how she's doing right now?
Nah, she's somewhat stable and probably safe now.
That's a relief.
Actually, I will need to count on you to do many things from now on too.
Like being a pilot for you?
Co-pilot, actually.
Wait, what?
I mean, fighting with you. From now on, I will accompany you. You see, Warspite is designed for two pilots to reach its maximum potential.
Seems you're quite knowledgeable about this battle frame.
Right. Allow me to introduce myself again. I'm Luna Campbell, part of the QE research team that created the QE-03 Warspite.
Wait, you built this battle frame?
Yes, although I'm more focused on AI development. Anyway, I believe very few know more about Warspite than I do. If there's any difficulty, I should be able to aid you somewhat.
Are you sure about this? Did you make up your mind to fight out there?
With utmost certainty. From now on, I'll be in your care.
Hey, can I talk with you for a sec? I think she's not quite stable, mentally. It's like she's indebted to you. I won't deny that you risked your life to save her. But I warn you not to take advantage of her. You hear?
Don't keep the girl waiting. Iris room. Get to it.
Originally, Akatsuki was scheduled to stay in Fort Carson until it reached North America. However, it seems like our plans will have to be changed. The base's officer just informed us that enemy infantry have infiltrated and set up multiple explosive charges inside. Moreover, they are using breaching methods, and they will likely swarm the base with battle frames and warships shortly. Akatsuki will be taking off and departing into space. All battle frames must secure air superiority until our preparation is complete.
And we are actually sending 2 young civilians into battle.
Well, we have no way to make use of that Nimbus frame otherwise.
addition to Warspite's stance system. With it, Warspite can gear its performance for specific scenarios. By default, it will be on defensive stance, which focuses on powering the shield, allowing for a sturdy and quick charging shield. Other stances include offensive and speed stance. Speed stance allows you to move around and regenerate the booster swiftly. Offensive stance will allow you to use cyber drones.
Look after the kids, Cap.
Shield, Major Bush. Status report on our ship's damage.
A little fire and gaping holes on the body.
Is the ship spaceworthy?
We'll put out the fire with foam first. Then we'll have drones patch the hull and we're good to go.
Estimated time?
It'll be on everyone's screen now.
Battle frames. Secure our air superiority. Our mission will fail if the enemy overwhelms us. Focus on the breaching pods to prevent further reinforcements. Then destroy the enemies.
Assuming offensive stance will allow the cyber drones to assist you in combat. While locking onto the Venom, they will orbit around and fire at the current target. Then return if nothing is lost, except incoming missiles. Cyber drones have an energy shield. Once completed, they will return to recharge. This is our attempt to use an AI to simulate psychodrones. One of the Nimbus frames' weapons usable by only a few pilots in the entire world.
Those are fire support drones. Get rid of them before you're overwhelmed by their missiles.
You're worrying about us?
I just don't want to listen to other people's missile alerts.
Shield
like this?
Stop playing around. Right, this is your first time with the grappling hooks. Watch out or they'll restrain you. Incoming unmanned corvette. That's the biggest thing to breach through the pod.
Good. That's it. Aim for the engines. Once they're down, the entire thing goes. Way faster than hitting the hull. And don't go in front of the turrets.
not a single enemy chasing us. What the?
You've gotta be kidding.
Is that a nuclear bomb?
Guys, Kelly is waiting at the hangar. If you're ready to continue your mission, gear up and get to Warspite, alright? Oh, and grab some chow, too. Feel free to help yourself with the fridge, but leave the tag things alone.
Ah, you're finally awake, Tayo-san. Care for a meal? By the way, you operated Warspite very proficiently, if I may say so.
Actually, you don't have to be that formal. We're about the same age, you know?
To be honest, I don't want to address you on a last name basis. Calling you just Tayo feels too disrespectful too, so I settled for Tayo-san.
Well, okay. If that's what Luna-san wants.
How long have you been piloting N-frames before we met, though?
Well, I've been doing deliveries since I began high school about 2 years ago. I also know my way around a hoverbike, and I've got some N-frame experience from video games, of course.
You're 17 now. That means you've been piloting N-frames since 15, and before that, hoverbikes for a while. Wait, at what age do they actually allow you to apply for a license?
I actually got my N-frame license in high school. As for the hoverbike, I never had one. Just took my mom's bike she left at home for a swing.
Your mum doesn't know?
Not sure either. Maybe that's why she made me do deliveries. By the way, before our last flight, did you say something about being the one who programmed Warspite?
That's right. I've been with the company and the project since graduating from university.
Wait, how old are you again?
16, just a year younger than you.
16 and already a degree?
Bachelor's at 15, actually. I'm not quite done with my master's yet.
I'm 17 and still preparing for college.
You don't have to compare yourself and feel bad about it. I think your normal pace is perfectly fine. It took me until almost my graduation to realize how much effort I wasted just to please someone who treated me as a mere trophy.
Well, did you have anything yet, Iwata? I have a Bowser. Care for one?
Thank you. By the way, is it just me or does everyone here greet me with talk about food?
It's essential to eat whatever you want and whenever you can. An army marches on its stomach, after all.
Understandable, but I'd rather go for more sleep than food.
Swallow, then talk, will you? And go for more sleep. Did you sleep at all? If you're done with eating and preparation, you can doze off in the cockpit if you prefer.
Sounds good. By the way, the same food in space somehow tastes worse than on Earth.
It's the smell that's missing, huh? That's normal in zero-G. The aroma just diffuses everywhere instead of floating up. That's why we can't smell our food like usual.
You're here to prepare by yourself, kid? Did you grab something to eat and hit the washroom? Your N-frame is at the end of the corridor. Go ahead and get in.
According to our intel,
Fort Carson was destroyed by a nuclear warhead, fired from a warship a few minutes after. We expect that the ship might be waiting to ambush us. Thus, we can't proceed until we've dealt with it.
Wait, where are we going next?
Washington, D.C., our original destination.
According to the CFN satellite network map, the area is large enough to conceal a nuclear-capable warship that can track us in proximity, close enough to Fort Carson, should be these areas.
That's still quite a lot to cover.
We'll have the Hayate drones spread out and deploy the sensor arrays over the target areas and detectable areas. The battle frame squadron will engage the enemy until the drones successfully deploy sensor arrays. After that, we'll sink that ship.
In short, we're working as decoys. Again.
That's the role of fighter pilots. Even back when you guys were piloting big planes.
Pilot, milady, we are about to engage battle frames piloted by humans. If you insist on fighting, are you ready to carry the burden of your actions?
Enemy S-37 Terminator battle frames are in the combat area. The enemy warship shouldn't be far.
These are Gripens, long-range support battle frames. You must evade the targeting laser. Do not allow them to lock onto you.
Potential here, not to mention the greatly reduced sensor range. The Hayate drones have to be translated across the combat. Watch out. You'll have
Warspite? Is it possible to kill our opponents?
Firing at the cockpit at the cost of combat performance and endangering your lives. More importantly, if I avoid the enemy's cockpit, will you be able to fight more comfortably?
Fight without not. Yes.
Though I must point out that it is impossible to ensure zero casualties among the enemy pilots.
information about our opponents. They're the Moissanite Wolves. Ex-UCS who refused to join the CFN's army during the Union and broke away to form an independent army.
So there are only pups and
Captain, this is Eric from Mercury. The transport is safe to deliver the children to Richelieu. But now we can start another strike. No matter the outcome, Mercury will guarantee the safety of every child until their graduation. We also thank you for accepting our selfish request. Not gonna say anything, Terran?
Regenerate. I thought we'd be using something more modern. Mercs usually have access to better hardware for little armies. This. I just hate the patient wants to die. What more can I say to him?
I accepted this job because it was.
The Gripens will not move while aiming their long-range arms. It is suggested to close in, evade, and approach to engage them at melee range.
The Hayate have deployed all the sensors. Battle frames. We'll send the info to your computers.
And how do we find the ship we want to sink?
Use your ears, will you? You know you're on course the more frequent the sound beeps. Those are customized S-47 Burkutts. Highly mobile ones, too. Their primary weapon is a shotgun. Don't let them get close to you. How
do we do this? We'll engage them right now. This is the best the CFN has to offer. It's barely different from the world.
Shield regenerated. Warning, hull integrity 50%.
We found the target ship. Sink it.
Righto. Sink it.
Is it not strange to use secret with a spaceship?
Come again?
surface of something. There is no surface in space. Thus, it is illogical to use the word sink.
I guess this is